it's Doris with All the Books, and I thought we could talk about readathons today. I am a readathon junkie, and it seems to be readathon season. If my July spread in my bullet journal is any indication, there's a lot of them coming up right now in the right now future. So yeah, I wanted to tell you about those in case you haven't heard. BookTubAthon, you have to have been living under a rock to not have heard of that one. But there are several other fun ones coming up that may be more your speed. I really love readathons. I'm one of those people that thrives on personal challenges, so readathons are right up my alley. I realize the thought of reading 7 books in 7 days is highly stressful, but it doesn't stress me out at all because I just like a challenge, and I kind of go into them knowing that I may not complete them, and that is okay. It's totally okay to not finish them. Just the fun of it is the challenge and the camaraderie to me. So let's turn around and look at my calendar and talk about a few of these, and then maybe talk about some books that I might read for those. Okay, here is my July bullet journal spread, and we are here. So you can see that 24 and 48 is coming up this weekend. This is a great one to get started with bullet journaling, with readathons. What am I talking about? My cat distracts me. The 24 and 48, the idea is to read for 24 hours of the 48 hours in the weekend, which is extremely hard to do, I'm here to tell you. I think reaching 12 hours is even hard. That's what I usually shoot for, is the 12 hours. That's what I usually get close to anyway. And this one, I don't know that it has many challenges associated with it, like specific challenges, other than to read for 24 hours in a 48-hour time frame. I am, for that one, planning on just trying to finish up whatever I don't finish this week, because if you've watched my recent videos, I've got a lot of books going, and I want to finish those and start a new set. So that's my goal for 24 and 48, is to finish what I'm currently reading. And I will try to link some sites where you can see more information about these readathons if you're interested. So that'll either be through BookTube, or a lot of this information I see first on Twitter, so I'll link there as well, or tell you how to get there. So then the week of the 23rd through the 29th is supposedly 7 and 7. Now, I've seen this information on Twitter for the 7 and 7 readathon, but I haven't seen it mentioned on BookTube yet, so I don't know if it's still a go or not. But regardless, I'm going to do it because I'm in the mood for it. So 7 and 7 is to just read 7 books in 7 days, which again is extremely hard to do. I think I may have done it once, but yeah, it's really hard. And I don't know if there are specific challenges associated with this. They probably are, but again, I haven't seen anybody talk about it yet. So I'm going to do it personally, even if nobody else does. I'm going to try. And I will show you what books that I'm going to try. Because again, for this one, I'm going to try to finish up some books in my July TBR. Then we have Dewey's, which is, I think, the very first ever readathon. I think this is the granddaddy of all readathons. So Dewey's 24-hour readathon is to try to read for a complete 24-hour period, which, yeah, no, I'm too old for that. I have to sleep. Or you could try to read as much as you can in a 24-hour period. Since I'm going to do the 7 and 7, I don't know about this one. I probably will try to focus on reading for that weekend. And this one is apparently a reverse Dewey's, in which it starts at 8 p.m. on Friday and goes through 8 p.m. on Saturday, which I really like that time frame. That works for me. So, and also this week, I need to probably have taps playing over this because I go back to work on Monday. Yes, you heard that. I'm a public school teacher and I have a department meeting on the 23rd. I'm off on the 24th, and then my regular in-service professional development work days begin on the 25th, which sounds crazy because I know people in some parts of the world are just now getting out of school for their summer break. But yeah, we get out the very end of May, right before Memorial Day. So I've been off for almost 2 months now. So I'm kind of ready to go back. I mean, are you ever ready? But I kind of am. So yeah. So that's what's going on there. And then BookTubAthon runs from July 30th through August 5th. And I think I will do that one as well. And pick some new books for that because it does have a lot of specific challenges, and it's all over the internet. I don't like to make readathon TBRs because I tend to vlog them and it seems like overkill to do both things, but I thought this, you know, wrap up of all of the readathons would be fun to talk about. So that's what I'm doing here. So I will have a TBR for that, but I'll show it at the beginning of my vlog for that week. And then August is the NEWTS, which a couple of months ago, Book Roast came out with the Owls, which are based on Harry Potter exams. And I participated in that and read quite a few. I missed out on astronomy, divination, and prophecies, and that was it. So the NEWTS are then the step-up exams, so I need to read from some of these categories in the month of August. So that will be my theme for August, will be the NEWTS. How fun. But if you did not do the Owls, you can, instead of doing NEWTS, you can do Owls during August. Or not. It's just fun, like I said. Totally fun. So, yeah, that is what's going on, and now I'll show you my 7 and 7-ish ideas real quick. Yeah, so I still have a lot of books left on my July TBR shelf, and we're past mid-month, so that's why these readathons are coming in handy, because I need to bust a move on this. I mean, I don't mind if I don't finish all of these, but I'd like to finish more than this. So for 7 and 7, when I'm trying to read 7 books in 7 days, I do know that I'm going to be buddy reading The Master and Margarita with Ange and Will. So I want to prioritize that. And this is really big. This is over close to, well, it's not too bad. It's just under 400 pages. So that's not too bad. But I will be reading like 5 chapters a day of this. So this will be a daily read. And then when I'm trying to do 7 and 7, I usually try to pick up a short story collection for a second daily read. And I think I'm going to go with There for that. This is, I'm not sure. This says it's a novel, but I've heard people mention that is a novel written as connected short stories. So I'm thinking it'll be this. But I also have Dear Life by Alice Munro. So if that one's not short stories, or if I'm not in the mood, I may do this one. I also think that I will be buddy reading this one with Heidi, which is nonfiction. The Unseen World. It's about studying nature, 1 square meter of nature, through the 4 seasons in Tennessee. I mean, what's not to love about that? And this one is under 250, so that's not too bad. And then I need to read Notes of a Crocodile by, this is from Mel's Read Around the World book club for July. So again, this one's under $2.50, so not too bad. So that's 4. And my other options, I'm pretty sure I'm going to do this one because it's so short. This one is barely, yeah, it's 130 some odd and like written like YA literature. Dude, bro, lit. That's 5. And the other possibility is my other fish book that's been on my TBR for some months. This one is under $2.50 as well. I'm not sure about that one. That one may be a slow read. That's iffy. And then I need to do an audio book, which may be Sense and Sensibility. That's what I'm thinking for my audio. So that's 7 books. So there you go. I could, this one's also under $2.50, so I may want to do that one. This one I think would be a good audiobook, so that's another option. I also down here have my Reading Women Challenge books that are not finished, so I could slip in Virginia Woolf, which is short. So anyway, these 7 I know would work for 7 and 7, and that will remind me I need to finish these 7 if possible, but you know, no stress if I can't. But then I have options as well. So that's it. I'm very excited for Readathon season. That is like 5 Readathons in the next 2 months. So yay. And then after that, I probably won't want to do any for a couple months. Anyway, thanks for watching, and I will be back soon. Bye.